MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Mike Soroka will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today. Here's
Dexter Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte is there. One pitch, one out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And he fouls this one off. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Freeman has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer so far in the series as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13.
Hard liner to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. One away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22.
Jack Flaherty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. d'Arnaud, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Fowler playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping up now, Colton Wong. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Yadi Molina digging in now. He grounds it sharply to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Acuna digs in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the 4th now in game number 1. St. Louis is out in front 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tommy Edman. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and with it the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader.
The center fielder.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3, Ozuna.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Number 11, enter Indy Ortez.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. Wong gets to it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. In now, Matt Carpenter.
Number 13.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Josh Tomlin takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50, Josh Tomlin.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Bro? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cards lead it 8-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line drive, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. Adam Duvall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grant Dayton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes. Just misses. That's ball 1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Popped him up. Camargo has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
This is foul right side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-2 game.
They had back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. Wong is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matt.